Hello, my name is Abe and welcome back to Peglin. We are on Crucible 13 on everyone except for the round roll. What do we have? On discard, gain Illusion, extra refresh, post-battle healing. I will take extra refresh. We're approaching a point in Peglin where with the difficulty of the levels, I'm probably soon going to just start re-rolling the starting relics. You know, this isn't Slay the Spire. The game doesn't wave its finger at you and say, you didn't beat the first boss, So I will probably do that. I will probably just like, oh, the first relic's garbage and it doesn't help me win the run. I'm gonna just change it and get something else, which I think is fair. I think that's fair. Game gets real hard, you know? Don't kill him, don't kill him. I want more money. Game gets real hard and real unfair. So if the game wants to do that to me, I'll do that to the game. I thought you were on 15. Unfortunately, the Crucible levels are independent per character. So I'm only level 13 or 12 on the round roll. Who's our boss? Slime Boy. I do like Crit Ball for the damage. I also like Cauldron Bubble for the AoE. I think you gotta take that first. There's a chest into Elite, into a lot of combat in the later half of the floor. Let's start combat and then we can upgrade that Cauldron immediately. Chris says, I've been told that Resident Evil 6 is somehow worse than 5, but I can't stand those sad eyes Abe makes. I have heard that it's better, but I think it's probably gonna be way more ridiculous. I think I remember watching like the first 5 seconds of an RE6 playthrough a long time ago, so it'll be fun, I think. But also, the faster I play RE6, the faster I can jump into RE7, which is one of the good ones. Okay, 41 coins, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There is enough money on the board that I can maybe buy an orb and upgrade. We need 4 more. There's exactly 4 more coins on the board, huh? Okay. Well, I got none of them, but that's okay. We got a lot of cash. Concentrication, so good for the boss fight. I think I have to take that. Or I could just start upgrading Cauldron Bubble. I mean, the poison's pretty effective. But the raw damage sucks. It's a low damage AoE orb. Evasive Maneuver Orb has pretty good damage output. I think I'm actually gonna take that Concentrication. It's a 611. It's not a 611. What is it? This is where we get that bug of I think it's gonna be a 5-9. Spinventor is still replicating through the game for some reason. Yeah, give me a Concentrication. Concentrication. Who's the protagonist in RE6? Chris, Leon, Jill? I think Leon makes a return in that one. Leon! How much money are we looking to get here? I'd love to get 50. I mean, I'd always just love to get more. More! 7 is indeed good. 7 is apparently exceptionally great, and 8 is good as well. The Resident Evils. Resident Evil. Evil! Can I get to my Concentrication? Yes, I can. Maybe. Mudja says, I miss durable pegs. You would. Perfect. It's a rubble orb, but let's start upgrading More spinfection, more concentrication damage. Let's go with more spinfection. Good old AoE damage. And let's see if we can get some more cash. Oh, I got 2. JTRE, welcome. Have you done a bouncy morbid? I have. I have done that one once. And I think what I probably had was like a bouncy orb plus the boss relic that makes your orbs morbid, and then it just bounces around the entire screen. It's very good. It's a very good build. It's been a while though since I've had morbid. The morbid orb itself is okay. The one I don't like is the Nosferatu orb. I think that's the one that's a little underwhelming. All right, we have full health. Let's give it a go. You know, 2 targeted damage orbs at the bottom of the deck? This isn't too bad. It's not too shabby. We'll start targeting the boss as soon as they get here. Because the cauldron bubble is gonna kick the crap out of everybody, hopefully. Okay, I would like to hit the crit and the refresh. Not even close. You know what? At least we're hitting the crit on the one that inflicts the poison. I'll take it. Oh, concentrication is so good for the early game. Perfect. Toil and Trouble. I like that one. I like the Rub Orb. I can only add 1. Kind of have a little bit of a poison theme happening. I like it because it's another targeted orb. Rub Orb, though, does... You know, I like it because it's better for this boss fight. That's the thing. You don't have to hit a lot of pegs to kill the slime. So let's build around the fact that we're having to deal with the slime boss. +2 +0 for every crit on the board. -1 +1 for every crit on the board. Okay. Let's try to build into crits. That's a good strategy, maybe. Doo-doo-doo. Well, no reason not to shoot it. Okay. I was kind of hoping there would be another enemy on the board at this point. I guess I'll just really, really, really murder you. All right. Good bomb. Could have waited a little bit, but I think we'll be fine. I don't think we need to stall too much on doing damage to enemies. We've got a couple of good orbs in the deck. That might have been a little bit overkill, though. I can't believe you lived with 5 health. Luckily, you're still dead. Sounds like a very video gamey sound effect. And I like the crit ball. Converting pegs into crits synergizes very well with short stack. I'm gonna add that to the deck. We can hit an elite no matter what direction we take, so let's get some cash. Beautiful. You'll actually love hitting the fire when you're having a good run. Get more cash, get more money. Yeah, I guess Pac-Man is kind of what I was thinking, isn't it? Refreshes move after every shot. Duplicate an orb. This is a tough call because they're not upgraded yet. I don't think we need to duplicate a non-upgraded orb. Well, another Spinfection crit or another Spinfection, like, targeted or AoE. We could duplicate another crit ball and start upgrading these. They synergize very well with each other. Like, what are we looking for the deck to have? Duck Hunt? Duck Hunt Dog laughing. I can't remember what Duck Hunt Dog sounds like. But in my mind, I can only imagine a very simple But it's definitely, I definitely hear the first half of the Pac-Man death sound. It just doesn't go burp, burp at the end. I think you duplicate probably Toilet Trouble. It's also pretty good for a big slime ball fight, if we fight that here. Okay, well, whatever. Still good. Concentrication is now a 0-9. Great murdering. Toiling Trouble now has 6 crit damage. I mean, I like the idea of getting those temporary crits out there to just buff the damage. Seems to work well. Seems like it would work well. This has been a great fight. This is incredibly easy. Normally, these fights aren't this effective. I would like to refresh the board. You're gonna fail. I guess the refreshes move after every shot, which is very handy. And now you're dead. 10 poison stacked up very quickly. Keep upgrading. Every attack is a crit, converts more. I think I just want to buff the targeted poison damage so we can kill the boss quickly. Bramble applies blind, blind applies bramble. Projectile attacks overflow. Targeted, 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 AoE, targeted. We have 1 projectile attack. I don't think we need overflow. I'll take the, strangely enough, I will take the thing that blinds and brambles because now the random status effects we get are more likely to apply blind and bramble. Now, was that good? I don't know. It could be. Every attack is a crit. Yeah, I mean, we'll kill a plant. It seems okay. And then honestly, targeted is fine. Let's just poison everyone. Poison everyone! Even if it does 0 damage, it still works. You got hit by a lot of poison on that one. Let's poison the bat. All these temporary crits on the board, just buffing the damage. Blind brambling the blind. I'm starting to appreciate blind and bramble more. I keep saying that, but it is true. It keeps being more appreciated, although I still don't have much of them in the deck. But bramble can slow down bosses and mini bosses. Blind, it on a very long boss fight, can be very helpful. Who would have known? And we can actually build up quite a lot of blind on these enemies. Very quickly, in fact. Because it's Transferency, Blind, Bramble, and Poison, I think are the only status effects that'll apply to enemies. So you're very likely to get Blind and or Bramble. Blind and the Ballista can be funny. That's a good fight for Blind, the Dragon, I'll say the exploding Peglin in Act 3, but it's probably not ideal. Could be, though. Got another fight coming up. We got a question mark as well. I mean, we're going to be able to kill this boss, no problem. Do we want to upgrade more orbs? I think we do. Let's go to the left. Dun, dun. Which relic is that? Says disposable. I don't know which relic is what. Well, not a great shot. It's a lot of bombs. Under the candy. Branch of Ember. Bramble applies blind. Blind applies bramble. It's the one we're talking about. So, as we apply bramble randomly, it'll blind enemies. As we blind enemies randomly, it'll apply the bramble. Blamble. Peak chat message. The one under there. This is Claydair. Oh, that one. I didn't think you were talking about that one. Refreshable. Give me concentrication. And we fight. And we fight. Right there, I'm pointing at it. Not bad. So Bramble stopped him blind applied. We want to get the poison going quickly. All right. Unfortunately, also remember that the status effects do decrease at a faster rate. On this boss, but it just means he's taking more damage. 5-4. He's not quite dead yet. Now he's dead. We will heal 50. No, we're I forget what crucible level it is, but whatever. We'll heal enough. It's infectious sting. We have enough poison. We have a little AoE. If we get alien rock, that would be better than adding a go for the ice circle. But the blind would apply bramble, and it does pierce. And there's a lot of AoE coming up, but we have a lot of targeted damage, so. On crit period. Yeah, on crit? Yeah. All right. I'll do it. We'll upgrade the one that can make more crits now. Multi-shot. Or multi-ball. Fewer refreshes. +0 +4. +2 +4. Multi-ball -2 -2. I think this is a consuming chalice. Fewer refreshes is not a problem when we have another refresh and moving refreshes and reloads refresh. So +4 crit damage. It's pretty solid. It'll buff the damage of everything pretty highly, especially the things that do a lot of damage. And it synergizes with more damage on crits. So I kind of like it. The -2 -2 is harsh, But realistically, does hitting more pegs help us? The answer is no. Toil and Trouble, it would go to a 0-1. So, and it would apply the same amount of poison. Multi-ball doesn't make this apply more poison. Doesn't help this. Doesn't help this. We would fire 2 concentrications. Okay, it might buff the damage. It might lower it. Ice Circle, it would be way worse. It would do no damage. Evasive Maneuver Orb. Does hitting more pegs help? No. Critty Ball, does hitting more pegs help? Yes, we'd get more crits on the board, but out of all of the orbs, this is the only one that it would help. So that's skip. Slime, the Bulwark character, the Baladin, getting shield, those are really good multi-ball targets. This, right, what we have now, not so much. And we do have Ballista. I wish that it weren't so, but I believe it is so. He was brambled, but he still moved. How interesting. So yes, I think that does it. I think that explains it. I believe. More crit damage. It's going to help us when we start building into more crit ball types of runs. And we have, do we have 2 crits on the board? No. We'll try to find relics though that give us more crits on the board. Well, that was a good shot. On crit hits all enemies, so they're all dead. We got hit once. Rub Orb. Extra bouncy and it's not a 514, but it is high damage. And you know me, I love me rubber. Rubber, 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 rubber. Late shop on the right, I like. Lots of relics. Probably go, I think I'm gonna skip this elite. Last time we were on this floor, there were 6 elites. Probably just go around him, hope for a good question mark. What gives us the most combat? This path. I'm still gonna go right. Well, hit some pegs. Although, if the question mark is just a relic, we'd be better off going here to just get the relic and the combat together. The only way this question mark is better is if it is an elite fight. So maybe we'll do that. Maybe we will. Maybe we will. Boom, boom. Actually, you know, consuming Chalice, it does buff the damage pretty nicely. On some of these shots, doesn't it? I can't believe you still live long enough to hit me. You're both gonna live long enough to hit me, which is absurd. Okay, you were brambled, which is great. Let's toss in a good crit. Not bad. And I think I'm gonna save a lot of money for that late shop if we can. What a great drop that was. We picked up like 10 gold. 2 fireballs. Ugh. Yeah. Yeah. I'll do it. We're good on everyone except for the mage. Of course, that's the one we're gonna be fighting. With all of our poison at the very bottom of the deck, too. It's gonna take a lot of discards to get there. Well, hopefully we can blind you a lot, I guess? Not the best. Because this fight is basically just, hey, you're gonna be taking damage. Consistent, minor amounts of damage. There we go, poison. Could you stop hitting me, though? You are half dead. We've already done like 20 damage to us. And it's gonna go up. Can't help but notice also, haven't dodged one shot from blind yet. You don't have that much, but I would have expected something by now. Affected by Spiness multiple times, activates crits multiple times. No, we'll just continue on. AoE refresh is what we want. It's always the thing that you want. I've learned my lesson about that. I will always take refresh punch. Hopefully we get the leaf. Well, you know what? It's still some poison on you. In fact, it's enough poison on everyone that they're all dead, so we'll just poison you again. Give me my money. Thank you. Give me my money. Slime. You're dead before you can even attack. That's great. I need to hit one more bomb. Okay. Now these two frontline minions are dead, and you're dead. The high damage on the crits has been really nice. And good old rubber finishing the job. Well, or not. Oh, the icicle can't fire. Ooh, interesting. I thought the icicle would still be able to fire if it had no damage on it, but it can't. Good to know. It's an all or nothing, basically. We have enough money. I'm gonna spend a little bit. Giving it any damage, well, depending on the number of crits, it might help. Concentrication. Take a rubber upgrade. I do like a good rubberin'. I suppose... I suppose poisoning you is probably the best shot. Such low damage, though. Next, we'll work on your friend. We hit a couple of bombs, these guys are gonna die, so I'm not too worried. All right, now you're poisoned. Then we gotta work on you next. Connie says, I checked the RE5 VOD duration, you weren't kidding. Yeah, I basically streamed 12 hours each day we were playing. I had a good time. I don't know about Chris, but... Trigger crits. When drawn, convert to crits. When discarded, guaranteed crits. So Critsobalos is another good crit generator, I think, and I think I want to add it right now. We don't have to upgrade it, even though I would like to. Yeah, let's go right. Pansker will remain eternal. More health when reloading. We're gonna need more HP for this boss fight, won't we? Maybe I should heal after this. Because I'm thinking about it now and I'm realizing, well, wait a minute. Oh no. Actually, that's great. Actually, I think we're gonna kill the boss fast enough. Because I'm thinking like, if we hit up that boss fight with 40 health, we can only survive one hit. We would need Illusion and Blind, which aren't guaranteed. And these plants do an insane amount of damage. What the heck? I missed! Excuse me? I need to have health to survive one shot, actually. What the hell? The hell's going on? How did this fight get so hard all of a sudden? I didn't realize it hit for 6. Dang potted plants? I guess we do have a problem with doing damage sometimes, don't we? Okay. Kill the first plant. Can I even gain enough health off of this fight? I don't think I can even gain enough health off of this fight. I think we have to buy a health relic. So if we can get the sash, that would be good. Yeah, 15 health doesn't do it, but I think I have to spend the money regardless. Should have been a little bit, oh my god. Should have been a little bit more aware of my HP. But he hits for 30 on turn 2, so. Copies. So we really need like the apple. Evade an attack, create crits, gain Belusion for every coin collected. Okay, so we're gonna try to evade the first shot. Oof. Okay. Well, good luck, everybody. It's been fun. If we don't evade the first shot, we lose. All right. So Jover. That happened fast. There was only 2 combats after that mage fight, and I didn't heal after the mage fight, and we just took damage, too many hits from the plants. Move after every shot is pretty good. Yeah, ballista to the face, unfortunately. You know, that happens. I'm not too upset about it, I don't think. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, let me first of all, let me take a shot. Okay. Or ridiculous. The you just get ground down a lot in this game. It's rough sometimes. The fights are generally... There's usually ways of avoiding the damage in fights until you find a fight where your deck just kind of is unable to put a block or heal. I guess we just didn't have any blocks or heals in the deck. We had nothing show up. But like that fight in particular with the plants, normally I have like high damage, I just throw it and the plants never even get an attack. But this time around, trying to do poison, it takes a little bit too long to kill those plants that way. I just find myself getting ground down a lot in Peglin, especially these high runs, high Crucible runs. I'd like to have one more shot, please. Never mind. Okay, All right, we're back. We have Slime Boss. Poison is still good for Slime Boss. I don't really like any of these. Elu Circle doesn't have enough damage for me. We could buff one of the orbs that we have. I think I actually just want to go into the combat and see if maybe we can get like just a better orb. I think I need a better orb. I'd like to fight the elite, and maybe I'll go for it regardless of whether or not I think we have a good deck, just to, you know, have the chance of getting a relic out of this. That would be nice. I really liked the last run though. I really thought we had a better build than we had. It's a little disappointing. Okay, hit the bombs. We have enough money that we can add and upgrade at least one. Okay, I have a little bit more time. And you're dead, okay. We can add and upgrade one. Refresh the board every time pegs are hit. When drawn, convert. When discarded, refresh the board. We might not need that with the tactical treat. We might just want like an all or nothing for mass damage. And if we can land, you know, one solid crit on like the Minotaur, he's dead. Upgrade an orb. All right. It's a good time to get a free upgrade. Let's go for it. Hopefully we just get like a perfect layout. And we did. We didn't get the perfect orb, but we got a good layout. So, we'll go for it. The problem is that the crits are gonna be a little... Oh, the refresh move! That's okay. At least you were brambled temporarily. Okay, so hopefully the refresh and the crit both move up here again. Nope. All right. Well, this has gone very poorly. But hey, you know what? I've got a little bit of built-in Illusion, and he's got 4 blind, 8 blind. Oh my God, we dodged it. It's never supposed to happen. Missing the refresh sucks. Let's go for the crit. All right, we took some damage. Gotta hit the refresh. Oh my God. I honestly just kind of want to Alt F4 the run. This is gonna be a good shot. Just like the first 2 shots against the Minotaur didn't line up correctly. We dodged again. Because they didn't line up, we suffered. We dodged again! How? Maybe this is the best run of all time. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. That was incredibly strange. I'll take a morbid. Refresh into bombs, contribute to damage. I'm taking bombs, man. I need more bombs in my life. The North said I saw some bomb-heavy boards. Sometimes the bombs work, okay? Sometimes they work. Plus 62. Grants finesse after attacking. I don't want any of these. Nah. I do want to fight the elite, though. Okay. I guess we still get a relic either way. Oh, good! Oh, yeah! World's best relic, yeah! 4% interest! God damn it. Of course you would do this to me, game. Oh, I didn't want to aim at the slime. No, aim here. I don't care about the slime. You know what? Go ahead, shoot the slime. Well, we're probably not gonna crit. Ah, whatever. What is that carrot? 4% interest whenever you enter a question mark room. It's probably one of the worst relics in the game. It might have a use in very specific runs, but in those very specific runs, you probably already have enough money that it's not helpful. So yeah, pretty awful. When was that added? That was added like after the first week, I think. They actually did add some content to the game after release. I want the money. I think we need to add a spinfection for the boss. Even though I want rubber. But I think we need poison application. We'll go, it doesn't matter what direction we go in, get some money. Feels like a three short run episode, says Mud. This is the second run, right? Dun, 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 dun. Immune to attack damage when reloading. So now if we could find, remove everything from your deck and get one Ouroboros, it might be worthwhile. It's not like a great shot. And the refresh moved. Sometimes when the refresh is in a good spot, I want it to stay there. But that doesn't always happen. Well, that was a great shot. Well, you know, I at least hit you, I guess. I guess, you know, refresh pegs get more bombs. That's what we got. What an awful fight that was, though. Or rather, it just didn't do anything for us. I'll take it. Not just in this game, any game ever. It's a pretty bad item. Hello, slime. You know what? This is a good time to hit you if we can crit. All right. I just want to Alt F4 the run, man. This is off. This is terrible. Last run we had like such good synergies between relics. This run is just like, what do we have? Morbid Orb is also like really bad against these enemies, I'm realizing. Well, it's not doing much. Maybe if we can luck into more bombs, we'll be happy. Come on. You have the cookbook, it's broken. Needs more bombs. Well, you know what? The refresh will move, so I'll try to hit the bomb and fail. I kind of don't even want to like heal. Like the health we have is the health that we have. We've done it! We hit the all orb, because if we get a good all orb nothing, the boss will die in one shot. That's kind of my plan. That's my dream. So you know what? We're upgrading. -1/+1 for every crit on the board. There's one crit on the board. Projectile attacks overflow. Good for future fights because we have such high damage. We're gonna go for that one. And I'm just gonna go for the question mark and see what we get. Combat. Okay, well. I guess. At least this is an exceptionally easy combat. This is just free money, even though we don't need it. Although I suppose we'll heal if given the opportunity. As long as we have 25 and we feel like it's a good use of our time, I'll heal. I'd like to make it to Act 2 and see if maybe we can make the run work. Although I just don't know what we need. What do we need in the deck? What relic, what boss relic would we be looking for? I don't want to take the one that is Sapper Sack. That's not what I'm looking for. Attack is a crit. Nah, it's gonna take too long. Yeah, just give me the heal. It's like, what are we looking for? Out of all of the boss relics, what would we take? Probably, I mean, we're probably just looking for the leaf. Can't crit, so we'll hope for a moving crit. Now we can crit. 200 damage. That's not bad. It's not bad at all. It gains a little illusion. This is just going to be a thrown shot. I like the bomb having refreshed down there though. And you know what? Morbid did good work, so we're going to make it past this guy at least. Yeah, good poison damage. Round guard. I actually don't even know if it saved us anything there. And you're dead. Are you not? Oh, when you're stationary, you don't have the doubled status effect anymore. I forgot about that. Shuffle and hold on, shuffle? As last run we had that relic. All right, well, 63 gold. I guess I will spend money and upgrade the maneuver orb. It's targeted damage and I like it. And we got the refresh. Bombs have a chance of being created. It's a bomb build now. Ballista! We got the ballista again. I think we can do it. I think we can do a fake bomb build. Look at the shuffling of our orbs. 5 bad orbs followed by our good stuff at the very bottom. It's ridiculous. Now, of course, you know what I would like? I would love to see the soup. Soup would be great. I would love the refreshes to have an AoE on them, and then refresh into more bombs. Bomb builds just kind of force themselves in. Hey, I'll take it. This will overflow, so it could kill everyone if we have enough damage. We will not have enough damage. But we still gotta go for it. What the hell was that? What? It was the worst shot I've ever seen. I bounced away, bounced back through the same hole. I'm waiting. I wish I could make it faster. I can make it slower. You know what we need? We need the Critso Fleece. And then we also want... I'll do it. Nice. I would also want to have the refreshes trigger crits, because then we could very easily get like infinity damage. That certainly was a shot. Oh, it certainly was. We want to go left and then right. I'd like to fight the elite. And We're not going to do any purchasing or upgrading, I don't think. Because I want to save my money for the shop. Because there is a shop, but there's not a lot of guaranteed combat before there. We might not pick up a lot of cash. Duplicate an orb. I'm going to duplicate the all orb nothing. And I would love to build into crits if the game will let me. Remove a pebble. All right. Overflow's not really gonna apply here. I just hit the crit. Can't poison the shield though. This is not a good layout for us. It's not a good fight for us. Like really, I just need to hit the bombs, but you can't when you have this many refreshes. I found the counter synergy to the build. This fight right here. Well, you know what? I can hit you a little bit, make you blind. No good crits. I'm just kind of hoping maybe I can get lucky and have it hit the crit. Now I might be able to, but I have basic maneuver orb, all orb nothing is at the very bottom. Maybe I can hit some bombs? We can refresh into bombs. That's what we can do. Look at that. Got one. All right, so we have a way of scaling our crowd control a little bit. It's finicky, but it can work occasionally. Did that really just miss? This guy does have 53 blind. I don't know how you got this much blind, but I appreciate you having this much blind. This is, what is going on? I feel like our synergy is terrible because it's just making it so that there are fewer pegs on the board. I don't know. So now we have fewer shots to hit the other pegs. How are we dodging so much? Good lord, thank you, game. We didn't even get hit there, I think. We just had so many perfect dodges. I don't know what's going on, okay? There's a TLDR, I'm confused. I'm just gonna hope that we live on the elite fight and we'll go from there. Not as good of a shot as I was hoping for. Infection really didn't do as much as I was hoping for. I need AoE bombs and AoE refreshes. Those would be great relics to get. Ow. What would also be nice is to have you guys stop jumping on my head so much. Spray and pray run. Yeah. Kind of what it feels like. Good crit, not good crit. It also makes the refreshes worse over time when we keep destroying the other pegs on the board by refreshing them into bombs constantly. So bombs refreshing would be another good one to get. Okay, we have to all orb nothing this. Early crit. Early free crit. Well, killed the shield at least. Well, that's unfortunate. It's gonna be a while until I can hit you with anything else. How do you miss every single refresh ball? That's like, please. There's so many refreshes coming around. You can't hit a single one. I am seeing more bombs on the board, but they're getting a little hard to hit. There we go, there we go. Keep it going. I can't believe you're still alive. 8 health. You healed your friends, you son of a gun. All right, bombs, please. That's technically enough to at least kill the mage. Unfortunately, these all orb nothings, I've yet to be able to actually build into them yet. I've yet. Elite fight coming up. There is a pre-upgraded multi-ball, which I will take, because it's a pre-upgraded multi-ball. It seems like an okay deal. Dun, 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 dun. Mirror Knight. Jeez. I guess I'm okay firing this because it won't do damage, but it'll hit some bombs. And then we just try to discard and get to Evasive Maneuver Orb, which is our only orb that can target. So if we can get that, we can cause him to flip. And we can have one more turn to hit him good. Unfortunately, all the bombs get removed from the board when we're on this phase. You know, the evasive maneuver orbs are actually pretty good. Sorry, the all orb nothings are pretty good for this fight, because it's not like I can do damage. It saves me from myself. How does that reflect 2 damage? That seems like more than it should be. It looks like we're gonna get out of this without taking too much. That should be like 5. 3? Okay, I'll take it. That wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad. 2 more refreshes or Spinfection will increase. We don't need more refreshes. Spinfection increasing is pretty good. He's just standing there menacingly. Yeah, that's what he does. He just stands there. This is gonna be not the best fight for us because we don't have piercing. We have overflow. Hopefully we can just put a bunch of bombs out there and refresh them all. Goodbye. Might want to start considering... Oh, what a bad shot. I want to start considering healing some as well, but I really want to have money for the shop. Am I going to make the same mistake and just not heal before the fight? Maybe. But we have Round Guard. Theoretically, we get hit once, we can avoid every subsequent attack from the ballista. So there's something about that. I don't think I've hit a single crit on this board yet. Well, we're gonna have money for the shop. We're gonna get a bunch of relics. Trying to get the Rainbow Slime, one of the most effective run-ending strategies. Except if the thing about the Rainbow Slime is that if he's in the front, he's basically a freebie because every bit of damage you do to him still gets reflected, or it gets transferencied. It pierces. Illusion for negative status effects. It's not bad. So really, if the Rainbow Slime's in the front, you just shoot him, and he's a free hit. Bombs activating nearby pegs is literally the thing that I wanted. We have to remove more things from the deck too. Heal for every 100 coins collected. I probably could get this on the boss fight. Everything else in the deck is upgraded, so yeah, I'm gonna buy that. But AoE bombs is gonna help a lot. It's not AoE refreshes, unfortunately. A lot of our relics, though, again, they just kind of don't synergize at all. We've got a lot of relics that just don't do anything. And they don't synergize with our orbs, because I duplicated the all or nothing on like the second act or whatever it was, or the second question mark, and then it hasn't done anything since then. So, I mean, it looks like we're just gonna die here. Which would be unfortunate. Because again, we're just not gonna have the health to survive one hit. And I'm trying to be greedy about it, but you don't get very much from healing, do you? I think we're dead here. No, we dodged a couple of hits, so we lived. Let's go for it. I regret everything. We didn't even hit any bombs! Not a great run. Not a great run. Yeah, this is like just some of the worst assortment of relics. They're individually good, but we didn't get any of the things that paired with them. And I didn't get anything that actually paired with the crit damage that we had. And I really didn't feel like any other good orbs showed up. There was a couple of like, hey, here's AoE poison. Okay, well, I could have taken that, but I don't think it would have been enough. I could have spent all my money healing, but then you're just spending all your money healing in the game and not actually buffing yourself. Lately, I gotta say, Peglin will always be the worst character. Roundroll has also been really hard. Like, I have had to restart so many Roundroll runs to get past even like the first floor at times. The Baladin, he's got great shielding, and he can tank all of the little trickle damage you take over the course of the run, and Spinventer has damage. I don't think the debuffs on the Roundroll are enough. It's so hard to build into them because they're all independent from one another, it feels like. And Peglin he sucks. It's a hard game, and it's an unfair game. I can't wait to be done with it. Well, for now, for those of you on YouTube, thank you very much for watching. Like the video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe for more. Check me out on Twitch for when I go live. Support the channel at the various links below in the video description, and I hope to see you here again for the next run of Peglin.